Language has always shaped the way humans see the world. It's not just about words, it's about perspective. But what if we all spoke the same language? No barriers, no misunderstandings, just pure connection. Ancient empires like Rome tried to unify language to control vast lands. Latin spread like wildfire, but local tongues still survived. Fast forward to colonial times. European powers imposed their languages across continents. English, French, Spanish dominated, but also erased many native voices. Today, English has become a global lingua franca. From science to social media, it's everywhere. But not everyone is comfortable with it. A single language could make travel, education, and trade incredibly easy. Imagine students learning together without translators. But language isn't just communication, it's identity. Losing a language can feel like losing part of who you are. Indigenous languages hold centuries of wisdom about nature, community, and survival. If we spoke just one, we risk losing all that depth. On the other hand, universal language could bring global peace. No mistranslations in diplomacy, no language-based hate. But would we lose the poetry of difference? Would every song, joke, and story start sounding the same? The 20th century saw attempts at creating neutral world languages. Esperanto tried to unite us. It was simple, fair, and failed to spread. The internet brought us closer than ever, and now AI translates almost everything. But tone, humor, and emotion often get lost. One language would help during emergencies. Think of global pandemics or disasters where quick, clear info saves lives. But a single language could become a tool of control. What happens if those in power decide what words mean and what gets censored? Imagine a world where every child learns the same language from birth. Education gaps could shrink, but would creativity suffer? Music is a language too. Would global lyrics unite us, or flatten the unique rhythms of cultures? A universal language might not come from humans. Maybe AI will create it. Simple, efficient, emotionless. But what makes language powerful is its flaws. The slang, the accents, the stories only locals understand. A single language could break down many barriers, from business deals to personal friendships. But language also carries history, struggle, and identity. Losing a language can mean losing a community's memory and soul. Look at Esperanto, an invented language aimed at world peace. It never became global, but its creation shows the human desire for connection beyond borders. Another downside could be the domination of one culture's worldview. If everyone speaks the same language, one culture's norms might overshadow others. Still, the idea of universal communication has inspired many technologies, like instant translation apps trying to mimic the dream of one language for all. The more we imagine a world united by one language, the more we see what we might lose. The silence of extinct languages wouldn't just mean fewer words. It would mean fewer ways to think, feel, dream. Our world would sound clearer, but feel emptier. So maybe it's not about speaking the same language, but learning to understand each other anyway. Because true connection doesn't come from identical words. It comes from effort, respect, and the beauty of difference.